Making it to this state championship game last year, you know, is a big accomplishment for our school and for me especially because I'm used to second, third round out every year. But making it that far was a big goal of mine, but was not what I wanted. I did not want to go out with a loss. And it really hurt me. This is something I think about every day, actually. My goal for this year is to make it to Birmingham to play in Protective Stadium again this year, and this year I want to win it all.
All right, so you probably want to get the most out of this because you'll never get to experience this with this group ever again, okay? So make it count.
Right to the side, let's go.
Let's go, baby. Hey man, family on three, family on three. 1, 2, 3, family!
Dylan Edwards, wide receiver, class of 2025. We take film very serious here, and Coach Woodmeyer, he really emphasizes how important it is.
Taco, eagle right. Film time is very important. You start looking at guys at the highest of the highest levels, and even they separate themselves just by watching film. You look at linebackers like Luke Kuechly, them guys know exactly where the ball's going to go before it goes there.
Kuechly reads the quarterback.
Sniffer, 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 sniffer.
And we're in the phone room at least an hour every day before practice.
So 37 divided by 48, 77% run out of 20 personnel.
He makes us watch a certain amount of film every day.
Ed Reed, there's one play that talked about where Peyton Manning had a check when he knew where Ed Reed was at, and Ed Reed was playing him the whole time. In that look, as soon as they snapped the ball, he jumped a pass. He knew Peyton was going to throw before he even threw it.
Best play I've ever seen a free safety make.
Peyton Manning, I'll guarantee you, knew where Ed Reed was, and it had to fool him that he got all the way there.
You knew that Peyton knew what you would do.
Yeah.
And so you did the opposite of what he had been studying.
Yeah.
And he said it's the first time in his career that he made a career out of thinking what you're thinking and doing the opposite. It was the first time somebody thought what he was thinking, back at him, and you got him back again.
Yeah.
And he was still, the next week, just could not believe it had happened to him.
One of the greatest plays I've ever seen in the NFL.
Peyton, that particular play, studying him that week, he pumps that way, he throws that way. So if you look at the play, you'll see Peyton actually pump that way first. And then he looked back, and when he look at me, and I look like I'm going middle. But I know when he pumps, he's going back. That's why it happened that way. So I was just studying him throughout the week. It was like, oh, this is a gimme. If he pumps, I'm just going to open up, make it look like I'm going middle. But meanwhile, I'm turning the whole time. It was like a punt. Like Coach said, I was there before Reg.
One of the best plays I have ever seen.
Seatbelt on me, seatbelt on three. 1, 2, 3, seatbelt.
The pick I had, we were running a certain defense for that play that they were running. And I was just sitting right in the middle of the field where I needed to be. He had to scramble, and he threw it right to me, and I scored.
This play of the week for this past week. We're going to go defensively. Y'all give it up for Zane Franklin.
LJ, he had him held up, and I ran over there just to hit him. And when I did, I hit him and pulled the ball out, and I seen the ball on the ground, jumped on it, and I thought they blew it dead and called it a safety, but they gave me the touchdown for it. So
leadership is huge when you're trying to accomplish what you want to accomplish. And our end goal is to win a state championship. So we have to have great leaders in order to do so. Yes, sir.
That's so okay. Like, dude, that's tough.
All right, here we go. First week was Cleet. Cleet, where's Cleet at? Zayden.
One thing that really drives me is all my coaches, but not just them, my players. I don't want to let them down because I feel like there's a lot of stuff I left on the field last year that if I would have pushed harder on this play or that play, it could have helped us out, would have helped us get that ring last year.
I think our senior class, they're doing a great job of leading. I think we got a junior class who has a bunch of leaders. And that's the thing about this team, it's really unique. You know, it's not just the older guys that are leading. We got some younger guys that are leading. We got a guy named Peyton Pierce. I think he's just a freshman or sophomore, but that dude's a leader. Hog mileage. If we ain't getting 5 stickers a game, something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Yeah, we didn't do last week. No, we didn't. You didn't come.
We're gonna come up with a shirt. We ain't just gonna let offense have the shirts, man. We're gonna come up with a shirt. How about Pancake Platoon? Pancake Platoon. Pretty cool, really.
That's right. It's in my locker now. Okay.
Cade Mickler, middle linebacker, class of 26. Film's crazy. I mean, we sit in hot rooms for like 3 hours, and it feels like more of a grind in there than on the field. And we just sit there, take notes, write every formation down, and we just learn the team like it's our own team. And I mean, it helps us a lot when it comes to Friday nights.
Cade Mickler is an absolute dog. He does everything you ask of him and then some. And you know, you can tell the apple don't fall far from the tree because his mom and dad are just incredibly supportive. They're never whiny, and that's a really important piece because a lot of times kids will disintegrate, not per se from the practice field, but at home on the dinner table. When maybe something doesn't go the way the parents want it to go, and they start bashing the coach, and that starts sinking in with the kids, and then you see the kids start taking steps backwards. But Cade Mickler is like the perfect high school football player. He's everything you want, and he's really good, and he deserves every honor he ever gets.
Dylan Edwards is a great leader, good kid, on and off the field, great student as well, doing some great things for us offensively. Stepped up this year. He broke his collarbone last year before the state championship, and it kind of set him back a little bit, but he came back ready to work this summer. The dude balled out all summer, had a really good summer for us, 77s, balled out, made a lot of big plays. And balling out for us, you know, on the field as well now in the season. Dude's making plays, you know, and he doesn't get many touches, but he makes the touches count whenever he does get the ball thrown to him. He's a gamer, and that's one thing I like about Dylan. He's a selfless player. He's very selfless. You know, he puts the team before himself. He's very critical on himself about the little things as well, and that's what you want as a coach. As a coach, you couldn't ask for a better player than someone who criticizes themselves, where you don't got to get on to them. They're gonna get on to themselves before you even say a word to them.
Yeah, there you go.
He's a goofball, the goofiest of the goofballs. But that dude, he is stout. He don't know how strong he is sometimes. I don't think. And man, when he shoots his hands like he's supposed to and gets some extension and throws you to the side, you know he's got a hold of you. So, man, Zayden, and them guys on the line, every one of them guys on the line, they don't get the credit they deserve. But they get it from me, I can tell you.
Coach Whitmire, he's a great man. He instills a lot of character into us, make sure that we're held to a certain standard that we all try to hold each other to as well, so that we can perform at the level that we need. He makes sure that we're doing everything we need to when it comes to strength and conditioning, that we're eating right, staying hydrated, but he also is going to make sure we're going to perform to our best ability.
Coach A, he really pushes us in practice. He makes me mad a lot, but he's my coach, so I have to respect him and do what he says, but he really does get us better.
Coach, I mean, ever since I got here, just been a great role model as like, not even on the field, like as a man. I mean, he teaches a lot. Preach's been alpha. I mean, you gotta be an alpha to be here. I mean, that's just what it is. And, I about the Bible and how to walk as a Christian man and live your life with God and have Him by your side at all times.
I get satisfaction in the kids achieving success. That's my favorite play. And so when the coaches achieve success, that's my favorite play. To me, I don't have any selfish motive. I can honestly say that. There's no selfish motive here. I just want these guys to be alpha males who's going to take care of their families one day. And I want the coaches to replicate that as well. That's my play today right there.
Leadership, it don't just come from what you do on the football field. It goes from the way you keep your locker looking. It goes to the way you keep your grades done. It goes to the way you watch your film, the way you carry yourself. These guys, younger guys, are always watching the seniors. You know, seniors should be watching us as well. You know, and it starts at the top, whether that's coaches down to seniors, seniors down to the seventh graders. You know, leadership is not just about what you say; it's about what you do, and a major part about what you do. So, I hope that, you know, we're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to fall short of the glory of God. But, you know, the good thing is we get another chance, and you got to learn from it, and not make those mistakes again, and learn how to become a better leader. And I hope that they can learn. These seniors can learn. Hey, it's not just about the way I play the game. It's about the way it's about the way I act, the way I carry myself. It's the things that I do in my daily life that also make me a good leader.
Jumbotron's nice. You know, not a lot of people have you know, the nice stuff that these kids are blessed with. That's something we tell the guys all the time. You are blessed to have so many great things, the uni combos that you have, the Jumbotron that you have. You know, the helmets, they have 3 different types of helmets. You know, these guys are so blessed. That Jumbotron, it really changes the game though.
We're really the only show in town with a true Jumbotron that allows to watch the game from the Jumbotron. It's not an advertisement banner. The thing has instant replay. We've got every bell and whistle you can want on that thing. It's the same as going down to Alabama or Auburn. Maybe not quite as big, but it's the same principle.
Jumbotron, man, talked about it for a long time, but finally went up. It's pretty cool, man. Pretty cool to see the guys up there on the board, man. They work really hard. So I'm really happy for them. They deserve things like that when they work really hard. But maybe they'll cut that Jumbotron off if they keep that locker room looking the way it does.
We got to stay focused for this game. This is a pivotal region game, and so we need this win to put us really in the driver's seat for the region championship.
Okay, good. Joe, break it down. Hurry.
Susan Moore's got a fine young quarterback. I happen to coach both of his brothers. He reminds me so much of his older brother. It's ridiculous. He wears the same number, play the same position. They're built the same.
More, they look good on film. Big quarterback, but like Coach O says all the time, faceless opponent, and just got to go in there and do our jobs.
Preparing for Susan Moore, we knew they had a really good quarterback, really young freshman, but good size young man. He runs the ball hard. They run a lot of personnel, different formations, tight end sets, 3-back sets, a lot of 10, 20, 30 personnel, a lot of unbalanced, a lot of dummy sets where they got guys that's ineligible. So there's a lot of formations, a lot of things to look at, and you know, at the end of the day, you still got to line up and play football. So,
like I told our guys all week in practice, it's a faceless opponent. As long as we keep getting better at what we do, there's no team that can stop us, and I full-heartedly believe that.
I'm telling you, there ain't nobody in the state of Alabama. I'm telling you that. You're the best team in the state of Alabama. I know you don't supposed to say that stuff, but I've always been real with you, and I always will with it. It's up to you whether you win that thing or not. I'm telling you. Because that thing comes through us. Got it?
BrickBoy, boy.